Hi, my name is Ray and today we're going to be playing a game called I Did Not Buy This Ticket. Weep for the dead. The tears well up in my eyes, distorting my vision. They come easily, fat, salty, continuous tears, as if I had known the man lying in the coffin before me. This is the first time I have ever laid eyes on him. The tears run down my cheeks. They itch, but I resist the urge to rub my face. I know it's more dramatic to let them flow. My emotions just for show. I'm in complete control. I always am. Hey, we finished the bureau. Everyone's gone home, so we should settle your payment now. That was quite the performance, I have to say. No, they can't. I had my doubts, to be honest, but anyway, here. The amount. You seem like you want to say something. No, I. Well, I do actually. It's silly to try and hide it from you. I was impressed with the realism, truly. You've never seen my father before, and yet your mourning was more emotional than that of my relatives. Um, it wasn't all a bed of roses, no. You notice it just by watching the others here. I hope that his death might create some chance of reconciliation among us. Reconciliation among us. Something to unite us, even if it was just us complaining about the old man. My brother doesn't even seem to care that he passed away. It might be just a silly notion of mine, but I do believe your work here nudged us to some form of reconciliation. Maybe watching a stranger cry harder than them will touch something. But I didn't pay you to listen to me rambling, did I? You haven't paid me yet. Oh, of course. Before you go, let me ask you a question. I got curious about how you got into this, how you learned to weep so spontaneously. It's not a common profession, let's be frank. That's just another way of not answering. You don't even know how you got here, do you? Myself, I wanted to be an artist. Yet, here I am, in a suit and tie. Wearing my daily uniform to bury my father. Is that all? Oh. Yes, of course. Forgive me. Here's the money. Thank you. The envelope is nothing but an excuse. Can you live well off of this? This isn't my day job. It's more of a hobby, I would say. A hobby? Unexpected answer? to say the least. I imagine this would take a toll on your spirit as a job. If you do it to pass the time, well, what do you mean? Most people don't go to so many funerals in such a short amount of time. It's an oppressive atmosphere, even if it's not your relatives. True. How do you deal with that? The questions help keep my mind off other things. Makes sense. So, yes, the question. Even with that so close by, I believe what we bury is only a husk. The person is gone. Whose phone is ringing? Sorry. I think your cell phone is ringing. Yes, it is. I almost managed to ignore it this time. I don't need to look at it to know who's calling. At least it interrupted the interrogation. Won't you get it? Don't answer the phone, don't answer the phone. I don't have a choice. No. I have another job's schedule and it's far from here. I need to go now so I won't be late. Of course, please. Once again, thank you. The bus should be here already. This is going to be a long trip. Long enough to catch up on some sleep. I hope. That client's question gave me a headache. Don't think about it. Where's the ticket? I should check my seat number. What's this? I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. I did not buy this ticket. Seat 000. Weird. Maybe an error in the system. Ah, the bus is here. Huh? This is the bus? What? How strange. Looking at it makes my teeth chatter. What is this? I need to get to the funeral in the morning. I don't have a choice. Good evening, miss. Where are we heading on this dark night? I'm not gonna be rude. Wait. Didn't bite it. Oh, yes. That happens a lot here. Don't worry. The bus and I will take us where we need to go. Please, take your seat. We'll be leaving shortly. That does not look. These don't look normal. Oh god. All the seats are numbered 000. I can see 3 empty seats. Sit at the back, sit at the middle, sit at the front. I ain't sit at the front, I'm sitting in the middle though. There. In my seat once again. This bus is not like the others. Feels like I can't tune out here. That swap ticket. Well, I'm here now. That's that. The funeral starts early tomorrow. At least I have the whole night to sleep. Right. We should be off shortly. What a hard seat. But to be honest, I've traveled on worse. I could get used to this. Huh? Someone. Someone sat beside me. I'll ignore whoever it is. I'm not in the mood for talking. Hello. Hello. Oh my. Hello. Can't you get... Hello. It's no use, is it? Right. One moment. What the fuck? Ah, much better. As I was saying, that won't be possible. I hate traveling alone, you know? I don't care. That's why I like to talk during this long trip. And you look like someone who likes to talk. And I, hehe, love to listen. We are, hehe, the perfect pair, yes? He's not gonna leave, so... God. Well, I have no idea. I'm not a very interesting person. So why don't we talk, hehe, about you? For instance, this traveling alone thing isn't new to you, huh? Of course, it was a new thing once. Hehe, I can see it in your face. Oh, he's coming in my interview. Oh no, let's not talk about me. I'd rather hear other people's stories. Ah, that's it. You don't really have a place to go, huh? Huh. What do you mean? I feel no urgency in you. I mean, sure, you want to go somewhere. Only, you don't need to. It feels different. I feel there's an interesting story there. Hey. God. Hey. Hey. Why don't you look at me? We could talk better. Is there something about my face that bothers you? Or something in my words? Hey. 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 Um, Your face disgusts me. Leave me alone. Your face disgusts me. Leave me alone. I need to get out of here. We ran to the bathroom. What? What the hell was that? I don't even remember how I got here. Did I panic? This bus. Why am I here? Good lord. Look at this face. I don't even recognize it anymore. What did it look like before? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be seeing this. I just want to reach my next job and not think about any of this anymore. It's empty. Everyone got off. We're at the bus station. How? When did we get here? Good morning, miss. I believe I managed to compensate for our tardiness after all. Look, the sun's rising. That's not my work. The trip couldn't possibly have lasted all night. How long did I spend in that bathroom? But I'm not even tired or sleepy. Then there's something very wrong with nature today, miss. Aren't you going to answer that, miss? Nope. No, I'm in a hurry. Excuse me, miss. Just one more thing. The ticket, please. The what? The ticket. Oh, it's still with me. Here. This is usually handed to the conductor, but I can take it too, in certain cases. Look, you seem nice. Let me give you some advice. When it's time to hand over the ticket here on this bus, always hand over the ticket, Don't forget it. That's your responsibility, not mine. Huh? Okay. Look, I gotta go. Thanks for driving. See you. The bizarre trip keeps disturbing my thoughts. I try to focus on the work I was hired for. The tears flow. I weep for a person I've never seen before. Business as usual. Though I cannot say if invoking the tears is easier or harder now. Well, that's it. It's done. He's buried, and I'll never see him again. Are you alright? You seem a little under the weather. Facing death shakes anyone's up, doesn't it? This is my first funeral. Can you believe it? My grandparents died when I was very young, so I remember nothing. I thought I'll feel different, knowing I'll never see him again and all. sorry. I didn't hire you to listen to me. I didn't know comforting the mourners was included. We're united by loss, are we not? Seems fair. Thank you. I will deal with this on my own. I have to pay you. The performance was quite something, I have to say. Better than I expected. Thanks. Here you go. Right. You have more questions, don't you? My clients always do. Ah. I'm curious. You made a long trip to get here, didn't you? Is all this worth it? It's a hobby, the trip is part of it. Sometimes I don't do this for money. Let's see what she says. That's what I figured. I did the math. The tickets, the time spent on the road. I think we're running from something. If you don't mind, I'd rather not delve into the subject. I have insomnia. The nights on the bus help me to sleep. I'd never have guessed that. So, this professional mourner gig covers your travel expenses. I don't answer. I let him believe his own hypothesis. I haven't slept much myself. I think I'm good at hiding it, but I'm shattered in a million pieces inside. You must have seen this a lot. How mourning changes people. But that's your choice. A choice? How can it be a choice? My father just... I've seen a lot of clients. Some are better at dealing with it at all. Others develop their own coping mechanisms. And others, they don't deal with it at all. The mourning depends on the person. The only constant is that the departed won't come back. We need to prepare ourselves for this before it happens, huh? It's different when we have to face it. Thank you. Well, thank you one more time. When we schedule everything, you said you'll be coming in from another funeral, right? What now? One more? No. I'm taking a break. So I was lucky to get the last one this season. In a way. All this traveling must get tiresome. Keep your questions to yourself. Relax. Have you ever heard about a certain bus company? I caught one of their buses to get here. The name rings a bell, but I can't quite remember. I went on some bus rides to sell some of the old man's real estate. I remember paying attention to the upholstery. Some of the travelers' faces. The line's name though, the route, it's a blank. Oh, he did take it. At least, that's what I recall. The last few days have not been kind. That's understandable. Thank you, anyway. Speaking of which, it's time for me to go. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Have a good trip back. Nothing else happens. The bus is practically empty, so no one bothers me. A normal, boring trip back home. I sleep the whole way. When I wake up, that strange bus seems like nothing more than a nightmare. A week goes by. Don't answer the phone. 2 weeks goes by. Don't answer the phone. Life seems to return to normal. As I settle back into my routine, certain thoughts creep back. With every vibration of the cell phone, the insomnia returns. I look for new gigs. I may not like to admit it, but the service helps pay the bills. The lack of sleep doesn't make the other aspects of my life any easier. I contact the son of a man called Ivanildo Alves. He liked to spend hours rowing a boat on a small lake near his town. He left 2 sons, 2 daughters, some grandchildren. He was 62 years old, a retired bus driver. He had a sudden heart attack. That little boat became his coffin. I bought a ticket on a regular bus, one with reclining seats. The passing of days have left that last trip more surreal than ever in my memory. A dream formed by a poor night of sleep in an uncomfortable seat. Still, this time, I made sure to check the bus company's name on the ticket. Comet Lines. Normal. No surprises. The bus must be arriving by now. Ah, damn it. I forgot the deceased does at home. I wanted to study it during the trip. Can I remember all the information? Yes. What was his profession? He was a retired bus driver. And he enjoyed rowing. I think I managed to remember the most important points. I'd better write it all down before I forget. I have pen and paper in my purse. What's this? How? I bought a ticket for another bus line. I remember it well. It was called. It was called. No, it was called Comet Lines. It was none of this. Haley Express Metropolitan. It was called Comet Lines, no? This is not it. Well, I see CO here, but that's no, that's not right. This is impossible. I don't want to get in this thing, but I have no choice. Hey, You traveled with us some time ago, didn't you, miss? I hope my services will be more to your liking this time around. Us? What do you mean? I'm just a humble bus driver. As to the passengers, well, I can't speak for them. This would be rather impolite, don't you think? Um, Strange. The passengers are not normal. Miss, I need to pay attention to the road. All passengers, including you, miss, are my responsibility. And of course, they are responsible for themselves. Speaking of which, I should get back to work. Will you be joining us, miss? That's enough. I'm leaving. Will the lady allow me one last comment? Perhaps you are asking the wrong questions. Maybe it isn't our work you should be questioning. What? I see many people entering and leaving this bus every day, but not all reach their destination. What do you mean by that? You are a few steps away from your seat. Your ticket is in your hands. What a waste to throw it away, don't you think? Indeed, even if I change buses, I would miss the funeral. But that's not the point, though, is it? Is there save? Is there save? Oh, there is a save function. Okay, let's save right there. Return and say, no, you sure? You know, our tickets are hard to come by. Throw it away, and you might not get another. And perhaps you'll come to regret it later. I won't regret it. This is all too strange. Miss, let me be clear. If you get off this bus now, there's no turning back. And if I do get in, I'll be forming a pack, won't I? It is my strong recommendation that the lady gets in and lets me drive her to her destiny. Is that clear? No, I made up my mind. I've had enough of this. A shame, miss. All I can do is wish you luck. I kind of have a theory, but I'm not gonna say it though. I didn't get on the bus. I also missed the funeral, but that's fine. There were others. That strange bus visits me sometimes in dreams. I can never remember what it looks like on the inside. I've also forgotten why I became a professional mourner. The traveling, the whole thing, none of it makes sense anymore. Yesterday, I performed for the last time. The phone doesn't ring anymore. A new image is available in the gallery. Wait, what? Art. Wait, is this the bus driver? Oh, is this the form of credits? Oh, that's... Oh, that was the form of credit. GG Gallery. There you must forget yourself. Oh, is that what we look like? That's pretty nice, I think. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Wonder how long this game is. Well, we can continue. You're right. I'm going in. Great. We'll begin our trip shortly. Please, get settled. Oh, there's less people now. There were two more. Now it's just three. I can see some empty seats. Sit at the back, sit at the middle. We're gonna sit at the back this time. Sit at the back. What a tight seat. It didn't look this uncomfortable from the corridor. Oh, screw it. I've had traveled in worse things. At least there's no puke on the floor this time. Heh, sleep's coming. Then you're gonna have this man coming talking about, hey, hey, miss, can we talk? I feel like I'm being watched. Hey. You can't sleep here. The seats do not move. They do not recline. They are at the precisely correct distance from each other, in accordance with specific standards. Changes do not happen. Whoever tries to disrespect the rules must answer to me. I honor my job, so no sleeping. That's a ridiculous rule. You cannot challenge the company's rules. There is something off here. Do you happen to be carrying something? Something that should not be here. I don't know, you tell me. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. But I see it. Something is off here. I'm not hiding anything. Talking about the phone. Because the only thing we have on us is the paper, pen. The paper, the pen. The ticket. And our phone, I believe. Where is your ticket? Or perhaps there is something else in your pockets. I must take a closer look. You really don't have to. You could have just asked me to take out what's in my pockets. Stop hiding. I want to see the ticket. Oh, do we have the other ticket? The Comet ticket? Keep calm. Breathe. He won't let this go. He just wants the damn ticket. Find the ticket. Come on. I have other passengers to check on. Check the purse, look outside the coat, check pants pockets. Purse? Check the coat. In my coat pocket. Remove the object slowly. What's in our pocket? Wait, what? My tape recorder. Tape my work sessions so I can study them. Listening to my breathing. What I say when I say it. It all helps to do better the next time. When was the last time I put batteries in this thing? Inoffensive. Put it away. Poke the eye. I gotta save. Poke the eye. Ah. You refuse to cooperate this much? So be it. I need to wash my hand. You can't give me an option like that, and I don't. Test it. That conductor won't bother me anymore. You sure? Looking in this mirror, I wouldn't think myself capable of giving an answer like that one. Maybe it's just a remnant of what I was, or a sign of what I'm becoming. Empty once more. No trace of the passengers. Good morning, miss. I'll hazard a guess that you didn't regret joining us for another trip. Didn't regret might be a stretch. Oh, really? The people who reach the bus station usually enjoy the trip. Hold on. They mean to say that some people don't reach the bus station? I don't like to gossip, miss. In fact, I need to start preparing for the next trip, or I'll be late. I don't want you to be late either, miss. I'm sure we'll provide even better service on your next trip. I don't want a next trip. You're pretty confident that I'll keep traveling with you guys. You won't leave me alone, will you? I do not know what you mean, miss. But I hope we will be seeing you again soon. You know what I mean. Wait, before you go, there's a matter we should settle, miss. From what I understand, you were involved in a situation with our conductor. Is that right? Your conductor's a jerk. That freakish conductor scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to hurt him. I just wanted him to leave me alone. Uh, He'll recover. Perhaps your attack will make him rethink his methods. Hey, miss. Still, I have a matter to settle with you, miss. Due to this whole mess, the ticket wasn't delivered. And my colleague is, well, incapacitated. Thus, I need to collect your ticket myself. You want me to give you the ticket? I am asking that you deliver over me what you didn't give to the conductor. You must understand that the two of you have put me in a complicated situation. My job isn't collecting the tickets. That's what the conductor does. But I will take one for the team. Here you go. I've got the ticket right here. But what's this? There's something else here. Where did this thing come from? It pulses in time with my heart. I'm sorry to say, but this time I'm the one in a hurry, miss. And what? The soul? My soul? Hand over the soul. You shouldn't do a job that's not yours. Ah, number one. Here. Are you sure? Yes. So be it. When we see each other again, we'll know where we're at, hmm? Uh, okay. I've never noticed that thing in my pocket before. Now its absence feels like a hole in my chest. Sometimes I lose myself in it. The body in the casket. For the first time, it irks me. But I cannot. I'm unable to feel something for it. I do not know it. I am only here as a professional. I need to focus. I need to finish the job. The bus in the mirror and last night's encounter all return to my mind. No, I am here on duty, fulfilling a contract, nothing more. Mourn the loss. I am a professional. I regain my composure. Nobody notices. I cannot focus with that. Don't answer. The work helps me to hide once more. So, that's how it ends. That's how it ends. Once they're buried, it's over. I meant your job. Oh, yes, that's it. Are you okay? You seem a little out of it. It's so bad that he noticed it. God damn it. I should be the one supporting my clients, even if that's not strictly what they hired me for. I haven't talked to anyone in a long time. And those people in the bus do not count. Has bundling all up been helpful? Just talk to him. I can talk to someone, but not him. Right. I've been dealing with some stuff lately. Given a good hard look in the mirror. I think this job's finally getting to me. Is that bad? No. It'll be weird if it didn't get to you. Let's change the subject. I should pay you, yes? Here. Thanks. Oh. Before I forget. Here. I wrote down an address for you. I know this address. Another client out of your lives. Another client of yours lives there. He's a friend of mine. I didn't expect this. He needs your services again. Something happened out of the blue. Now, I'd have to drop everything and hurry there. He really wanted to have you there. I didn't sleep at all last night. It seems like this never ends. Oh God, he's opening up. Can I get to this new job on time? The ride didn't give you any closure. It wasn't an easy passage for us. Too sudden. I thought that the funeral would help. Then I thought closing the casket would put an end to it. Then the burial. Then paying you. Nothing. Did you really think you'd cut your connection to your father just like that? You're the one who will put an end to it. It's easy to say, huh? I didn't mean that as criticism. Sure. I need to think about it. Thanks for listening to me. Actually, it was nothing. Have a good trip. Head to the bus station. An unplanned trip. Do we not sleep? Do we not go home? Well, we did take a break, but I don't want to go, to be honest. But the client is waiting. I can't leave him there, sitting with a dead person. Can I? I didn't even buy the ticket this time. After all, it should be arriving. Well, we did pay with our soul, and I'm pretty sure we still have the last ticket. So, whether I want it to or not, aboard the bus. The sound effects in this game are really good. Ah, miss, it's good to see you again. I'm not sure I can stay the same. I didn't buy a ticket this time. The last trip got in the way of my work. I didn't buy a ticket this time. That's not a problem. We paid with our soul. I'm sure it is among your possessions. I don't even have to look inside the purse to feel the paper strip there present. Of course it is. He doesn't answer my comment. He just nods. I don't know what to say. Would you please take your seat? I can't start the bus until you're all seated. Is the phone calling us? See, now there's one person. So I think we're coming to the end soon. But is the phone calling us to like tell us that somebody of ours have died and we're just not answering it because we don't want to face it? Like, we can mourn for other people, but we can't mourn for ourselves. Like, we don't want to accept it. I can see some empty seats. I'm gonna sit at the front this time. Oh, we can't sit at the back no more. Sit at the front. What a tight seat. The bus didn't look great from the outside, but it's even worse inside. But I am a creature of routine. It's already hard to keep my eyes open. Conductor's gonna come bolting down talking about we can't sleep in the bus. No sleep. What was that? Some kind of whisper? Huh? It seems like it's coming from the seat behind me. Sorry. Let me know if I make too much noise, okay? I don't want to bother you. You're not bothering me. Great. Yes, good. Sorry. Your voice, it sounds so much like my daughter's. Oh. I haven't seen my daughter in years. I'm sorry, but I can't be your daughter. My mother passed away. It's just a coincidence. Wow. I'm sorry, but I can't be your daughter. My mother passed away. It's just a coincidence. A coincidence. Yes. Of course. Coincidence. Nothing more than that. Yes. Still. Your voice is too much like my daughter's. And so is your hair. Are you sure my voice doesn't remind you of anything? Her voice. It can't be. It reminds me of... It reminds you of your mother's voice, doesn't it? From the last time I spoke to her. No, it can't be. It's impossible. What do you want from me? I just want to hear to your voice. It would be good if we could talk, don't you think? To remember a bit of the life we had before I left. My impulse is to run, to jump through the window, even as the bus speeds down the highway. Don't do that. But something keeps me stuck to the seat. A part of me resists the impulse to run. Daughter, I ain't your daughter. I know our last conversation didn't go very well. One of those. Didn't go very well? Is that how you classify impulsing your daughter from your own deathbed? Screaming. I just reacted to what you said that day. You wanted to deny me the right to die. You ran away from me. Did I? Does it matter now? I'm back, daughter. I know you recognize my voice. I return to give you another chance. How could it be you? How is this possible? I won't give any chances to an impossibility. Come again? You are giving me another chance? I know that day defined much of your future. Even you being here, at least in part, didn't it? We can change the course you're on, can't you see it? The past does not have to rule us. Then you should ask for a new chance. You really believe we can just leave everything behind? Daughter. Do you really want to discuss a technicality? Technicality. Unbelievable. You really are the same. How many years have passed? And still you haven't changed at all. I came back from the grave to restore our ties. Can't you see that? Isn't it enough? Nope. What else must I do? Stop being the manipulator you always were. I don't know why I expected anything else coming from you. Even now, as I give you the opportunity to unmake your mistakes, you threw it all in my face. Yet again, leave me alone. Go back to the hell you came from. Are you still there? Nothing. Not even a whisper. I can't stop trembling. I'm nauseated. Get me off this damn bus. I had already imagined how the last conversation between the two of us could be different. I did that many times, but I could never picture a conclusion to any of those imaginary talks until today. Ah, I suppose it will settle. I wonder what it would look like then. Maybe I don't want to know. I'm sure she'll disapprove anyway. Ah, good morning, miss. Did you change the bus seats? They seem smaller. Ah, look at that. It's starting to fit, isn't it? Maybe, right. Let's not raise our expectations, hmm? In any case, it seems our services will soon no longer be needed. I still need to get to the funerals. Unless. Hey, answer me. No, it's nothing. We'll speak when the time is right. Hey, you're late. I passed along clear instructions regarding the time. My client needed me. I'm your client now. I need your service. Come on, hurry. Wait, we buried your father not that long ago. You had another death in the family? Yes, my stepfather. He was like a second father to me. We don't control anything at all, do we? You were the first person I thought of, to be honest. Since you were here the other time, it seemed appropriate to have you here once again. I didn't see his side of the family much. Most people here are strangers to me, and I am a stranger to them. This is an environment in which I don't control anything. But now I have an anchor amidst this maelstrom. Milestone. Is that really what I am to people? I never wanted this. When did I take on such a heavy burden for myself? Was it when I began to run away from certain things? Or even before that? Weep for the newly departed. Damn, man lost his biological father and stepfather. The tears well up in my eyes, blurring my vision. I squint, forcing them out. The sun's eyes are heavy on my back, making it harder. This wasn't the plan. To be an emotional support for strangers. To be an anchor. No. 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 Is that it? We've buried another one. Thank you for coming on such short notice. It was important to me and to him too. And I won't forget to pay you this time. I added some extra to compensate for the short notice. I insist. I do not want your money. I don't want to be an anchor. What? I am no anchor. I am not attached to anything. This isn't working. Enough. The job's done. This one's on the house. I leave before anyone says anything else to me. I feel eyes on me, like webs trying to keep me in place. No. I recognize the texture of the asphalt beneath my feet. I know the smell of oil and deep frying and rubber and people. I know the sounds of engines and pistons and ripped tickets. We're at the bus station again. Yep. And I know the distortion this vehicle causes to my vision. Miss, go. You can enter. There's only one place for me to sit. Here we go again. I can't get used to these seats. Huh? Oh my days, this man is back. Someone sat beside me. That cheap cologne smell. Hehehe. We meet again. Our last encounter was rather shocking, huh? I didn't forget your promise. Promise. I was looking forward to my travels, awaiting your story. The story. Sure. Why do I travel by bus so much? Yeah. That's right. Joy of my travels and vanquisher of my boredom. Oh, he's coming into frame even more now. Well, I'm all ears. Right. That first trip happened quite a while ago. It happened after Mom's funeral. Actually, it started when we got home. It was a day for mourning, but Dad was furious. Furious? Why? At what? At me. Because I cried at the funeral. Crying at a funeral? That's to be expected, no? Is it not? Is it not? Is it not? Yes. Only. I don't usually talk about this. Oh? That's even better. Well, when I cry, It's not real. It's never real. Oh, elaborate. I thought it would be appropriate for the occasion. I wanted to cry for real. I felt everyone's eyes on me, the daughter, waiting for a reaction. Are appearances that important in your world? They're worth nothing to me. Hey, hey, continue the story. I never got along with my mother. We even had an argument at her deathbed. So dad saw my tears as pure insincerity. Mockery. He was beside himself. Wait, is this all dad? Your story lacks a character. Add one. But there was no one else. Hey, this happened. I'm not making it up. Hey, hey. Add a character. Oh, brother. My older brother was there. My younger brother was there. My twin. I'm gonna say twin. I knew there was someone else present. I'm a very attentive listener. No detail escapes me. Now, continue. I tried to defend myself, but soon I was pointing fingers as well, accusing dad of things I can't even recall anymore. He was convinced our argument had landed the final blow to my mom, even though she was in a terminal state already. To him, I'd kill her. I see. What about your brother? What did he do? My brother. He was there. He didn't just watch, did he? No. That would be way too boring. My brother. Remember that day? How did it go? He defended me from dad. He sided with dad. Ah, a gentleman. He yelled. Dad confronted him. They fought. It was horrible. Horrible, yes. That's what makes it memorable. That was all too much. I threw the door open and walked aimlessly through the night. I think I would have been crying if I had the capacity. You know, from this angle right here, like this face right here, it kind of looks like Eminem, the rapper. Like, I can't be the only one seeing this. I didn't, of course. My mind was confused like never before, but my vision was clear. No tears to get in the way. Ah, our intrepid protagonist flees the scene. You'd have done the same. Yes, I ran. I couldn't face all that. I didn't flee. I did what I could. You ran. But this isn't my story, is it? What I would have done matters less than a roadkill rat. Anyway, go on. You went out into the middle of the night, aimless. Must have arrived somewhere. Yes, the bus station. I must have. What if I just roamed around at night? What if I say I went back home, that everyone made up and it was all fine? Then, you'll be lying. And ending your story on a very mere note. No one will believe that. Not even you. That's why it doesn't work. So you'd better continue the story. I don't know when I got there, to the bus station. I was lost in thought. I bought a ticket, someplace I can't remember, but far away, so the trip would be long. I did all that without even thinking. I sat alone and observed the hills rolling by for hours. I hadn't slept in weeks. My mom's situation. I just couldn't. On that bus though, I slept like a baby. When the insomnia comes knocking, well, this trick still works. Besides, every town has someone passing away. There's always a funeral that requires a bit more drama. Believe it if you will. Hmm. 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 Right. You spoke, I heard, and I judged. It lacks conflict. What? You carry a grievance from this story. You must blame someone. It's the rule. The weight you carry from all this. Yes. Yes, that's it. Tell me. Tell me who you blame. My dad. For accusing me. My brother, myself, my dad. Heh, as expected. I'm not surprised. But that's fine. All stories need an end. It's what happened. Sure. Sure. Well. Well. Well, I get what I wanted. I have nothing more to ask. This little story of yours will keep me satisfied for a few more miles. Now leave me alone. What about your story? Isn't it fair that I get to hear it? My story? I don't know how long I've been here. Are those teats by your eyes? Riding this wreck of a bus for miles on end. My stories got lost on the road. Why do you think I beg for other stories? Maybe you should pay more attention to what you do with yours. Finally, he's gone. This conversation made me dizzy. I need to wash my face. I hadn't thought about that day in so long. Or at least, I'll try not to. Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe that's why I can't fix this face. This face. It's starting to get on my nerves. This is it. I've postponed things for long enough. Have we been on this bus the entire time? That can't be. Miss, is that really you? Despite everything, I still had to force it a bit to fit like it should. Have you ever dreamed you were losing your teeth? That sensation is similar. I don't have dreams, miss. But I'll try to project them in the future since we won't see each other again. How do you know that? I feel the same. I don't know anymore if that's good. How do you know that? I've left a lot of people at their destinations. I've also left a lot of people where they didn't want to be. And took a lot of people from where they didn't want to leave. After all, this time, I can tell when they're not coming back. But I'm not the one who chooses these things. I just do my job. In fact, where do you think you're headed? I haven't made up my mind yet. You left behind a rather unusual payment, did you not? Ah, that. I think I still have the ticket, if you want it. The ticket doesn't matter anymore. Not after paying for your trip like that. If you leave the bus like this, well, I've been thinking, we have room for you here with us. On the bus, many sad stories pass through here. I think those stories would like someone to listen. Someone who knows how to handle the bitterness they carry. The bus would be lighter, and a lighter vehicle will make my job easier, you see. The gearbox wouldn't suffer as much. I'm talking about a position that would be yours alone. I won't offer it again. If you leave through that door, just leave the bus. That's what I need to find out. Thank you for taking me this far. I don't think that's my job. I don't think it matters anymore. Bus stop number 545. I'm not really sure how many bus stops there are. There's a crack on the bench that looks like a 545, so that's what I call it. I watch many buses going by. It's larger than I imagined, much larger. Now one of them stops for me. I don't mind so much. In this place of bus stops to which I do not belong, at least the phone doesn't ring anymore. Final stop. Okay, got a new... this one. Bearing the solid weight of her body. Okay. I accept your proposition. Very well. Welcome. My old line of work is useful here. I know how to listen. They're long for my ears. The noises of the outside world vanish amidst their stories. And with them, so do the noises of the interior world. I've got only one seat on the bus now, but it fits me perfectly. Oh, it's you. I kept thinking about that request of yours. Finding you was a pain in the ass, but perhaps the time has come for me to stop listening and start talking for a bit. I'm all ears. Eternal listener. Let's see that one. Eternal listener. Check pants pockets. In my pocket, be careful with that, passenger. It's just my wallet, full of 2x3 photos of people I haven't seen in years. I think I've forgotten all of their names. Not important. Put it away. Look under the seats. Could I have dropped it under the seat? What the? Stowaway. Oh no. You noticed me. Shh. Don't show any surprise. Can you get rid of that cyclops for me? You see, I haven't gotten a ticket. Snitch on the creature, fool the conductor. What do I gain from that? Seriously? He hadn't seen me yet, and he won't kick you out. I just need a little help so he won't find me. What's going on down there? He's getting suspicious. Do I really need to give you something for a little help? Everything has a price. You know what? Hey, conductor, I'm here. Ah, finally. I'm kicking you out. I'd rather face this guy than depend on people like you. Goodbye. Huh. I made her an offer. She chose not to take it. She chose. At least the conductor's distracted with someone else now. I'll take the opportunity to hide out in the bathroom and wash my face. The conductor. At least I've dealt with him. He sided with Dad. I was cornered. Nowhere to go. No support. The two people that I've shared that house with for years pointed fingers at me. The tension escalates. Hey, did you get back at them? That was all too much. I threw the door open and walked aimless throughout the night. I think I would have been crying if I had the capacity. I didn't, of course. My mind was confused like never before, but my vision was clear, no tears to get in the way. Ah. So we can freely facts. Call it whatever you want, girl. We both know what happened. Anyway, go on. Yes, the bus station. Ah, yes, go on. I don't know when I got there. My brother, myself, I don't blame anyone. I didn't expect that. It's a possibility, sure. And you carry that with you. Well, well, well. I got what I wanted. Me. I didn't do anything. Whatever you did it yourself. This is all you. Just you. I just listened. And now that it's over, I have no reason to be here. Oh, so he doesn't show his full face. Hmm. Ah, you're here. I was afraid you'll be late. I'm never late. Let's go ahead then, please. Wait, we buried your phone not long ago. Very little. It's impossible to avoid losses such as this, I know. But two in a row like this, it's like a recurring nightmare. Even you, here, are a part of it. I didn't see this side of the family much. Is that really what I want? I never wanted this. I just wanted to get something for these tears. Instead, it seems I've only compounded their dilemmas on top of my own. I know how the tone of my voice reaches your ears. We have the whole night. All I ask is for a few minutes. So much that wasn't said. But I can't be. That whole discussion when I left you. What? It doesn't have to end there, daughter. All you have to do is to want it. Just believe. Well, what a joke. You don't believe your mother existed. After all these years, she's almost like a dream or a nightmare, just as I was to her. That I believe. You insolent brat. Then how are you here? Did you spawn from thin air without a mother? Of course I had a mother, but she's not you and won't be you. You know what? I'd rather believe in that than in her. I don't know why I expected anything else coming from you. Even now as I give you the opportunity to unmake your mistakes, you threw it in my face, yet again. Okay, I see. Could I get a different ending, or is it... I wanted to confront her with my own face, with my own eyes. How long would it stay like this? Still the same. I cannot wait for things to fix themselves. I must act. I Oh, must do this with my own hands. Right. Here goes. Ah, the sensation. It's like I'm scraping the insides of my own skull. Wait, we're not done? Should I do it again? Ah, it's like dreaming. Dreaming that my teeth are falling out. It's the same feeling of something loose, something wrong, of unmaking. We haven't fixed it yet? Oh my god. No, I give up. Let it stay like this. I can't take this anymore. I've had enough. Pull one more time. Oh lord. Oh, we fixed it. How long has it been since I last saw this face? I couldn't even remember it anymore. I'm not even sure this is what it looked like before. Whatever. This is it. I proposed things for long enough. Huh, miss? Is that really you? Yeah. For the first time, I think. In that case, nice to meet you. Unfortunately, it's also a goodbye. I feel the same. Not even realize everyone will on their journey. I thought it was taking people to their destinations. No, that gives me purpose. A full bus is something else. The bus will keep going where it needs to go. I don't choose its destinations. You choose, and you don't always realize it. Ah, the old call. Can we get an option to answer it this time? Oh, we do. Answer the phone. Hello? Yes, it's me. Ah, I expected as much. I reached the bus station. Yes, I know where it is. No, I'm going on foot. I need to stretch my legs. There's something heavy in my pocket. Ah, an old friend begging for attention. My sensations. Taped. My sessions. I said sensations. Sessions. Sessions. These don't mean anything to me anymore. Is this our dad? So this is it, huh? Here I am. It's been a long time, Dad. Finally. I've been trying forever to contact you. Gustavo? Is this our brother? Who else would I be? Did I change that much? I don't want to talk to you. Somewhat. The hair, the eyes. You changed too. A lot. That's really loud. You changed too. A lot. I always thought we'll go through this together. I mean, we already know this, right? That this could happen. I thought you'd come when the time arrived. I'm here now, isn't it enough? I couldn't get here sooner. When I needed you, you did the worst and nothing. It will have to do. I'm tired. You know, ever since I got here, I couldn't stop thinking about that day. That day, it didn't feel like it would have such an impact at the time, did it? But it destroyed us. I keep thinking about what I did, about the choice I made. Oh. Something broke inside of him that day too. He tried to hide it, but it became clearer with each passing day. So this time around, I said that he said it with Dad, so now he's feeling, I guess. You know, after you left, I stayed there, watching him with her. I didn't come here so you could point your finger at me. I'm not pointing any fingers, I'm just telling you the facts, nothing more. His condition started to get to me. After some time, I stopped recognizing my own face. When I look in the mirror, it's all a blur. To tell the truth, I have no idea what I looked like when I left the house. Seeing how you didn't recognize me when you arrived, I must have done a pretty lousy job getting ready. But I'll deal with that later. You still haven't forgiven yourself, have you? Nonsense. What are we doing here? Well, we need to address the present situation. God, it's hard to say this. There's nothing more that can be done. I can't keep him here, and I know you can't either. We're turning the machines off. I think it's for the best. I know I'd prefer it, but I feel lost. I couldn't do this by myself. I'm a mess. Sorry, I spaced out. I need to settle this today. The other day, while I was here, while trying to call you, in fact, I could swear I heard, what? Mom's voice? Yeah. How did you know? I'd rather not talk about it. Come on, we can't postpone this any longer. Go ahead, say your goodbyes. I'm going to go wash my face or something. We can give the order together when you're ready. Dad, it's been a while. I even had the opportunity of reliving the last day recently. It wasn't pleasant, I'm sure you can imagine, but this isn't how I pictured our goodbye. At least you can't chase me off this time, not even if you wanted to. Recently, I met someone, I don't know, trying to pass itself off as mom. I think some people gladly buy into an opportunity like that. We both know I'm not one of those people, right? I've seen many of my clients in this situation we're in now, or something very close to it, and now my time has come. A new image is available in the gallery. You cried. Let's see what it looks like. I'm not gonna really get all of this, even though yes, it's 2 pages. It's still a lot. And loudly. Don't cry. You didn't cry. And silently looked back.